Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with his good friend of the channel, and somebody I am working with to close deals, Mr. Adam Abazian. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Thanks for the good intro. I
Yeah,
appreciate
man.
it.
Yeah, no, we've done deals together. We probably over the last 2 years, 7 or 8 deals together. Mainly buy and flips. That's what we were doing. Now we are looking to do some buy and holds, and you are helping me with the marketing campaign. And I just wanted people to realize that, I'm spending thousands of dollars behind something that I call the 50-40-10, 50% first, 40% second, 10% down. I'm going to use cost segregation to get lots of my money back. So we're going to get into deals with very, 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 very little down. But it all starts with marketing to owners with equity. Most owners can't say yes to this. So you and I, or I should say you, are helping me reach out to owners who have at least 60% equity. And then the last thing I want to talk about is, as Jason Pritchard has taught us over the years, this is a process. This is not a one call or one card close. We are going to do this every 2 or 3 weeks, perhaps once a month. And we are just going to consistently spend that money because we only need a couple of people to say yes. Does that sound like what we're doing? Anything I missed?
No, that's pretty much it. I agree with that. And yeah, we'll have to definitely keep it consistent. I know that's been something to where it's a lot different than cold calling and texting. And so we're going to get better leads, but it's not going to be as frequent. And so, yeah, over time, we'll start to close some stuff out with stuff like this, but I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Yeah. And again, folks, I want people to realize 50-40-10 is not something I only talk about or message and do deep dives on. It is something that I am actively looking to do. And I realize by spending thousands of dollars a month, it will probably take 3 or 4 months until we get an actual deal that works, because that's human nature, right? We're marketing to people who have a lot of equity, and their first response is probably going to be no. Why would I carry? I don't want to carry. Why would I do that? But as they sell and the market slows down and they get listings go out 30, 45, 60 days, eventually they will get to a point that says, you know what? I want to sell for 250. This is the only guy that says he'll buy for 250. Let's go learn more. So Adam, really a couple of things I want people to see. First, I want to show them what you've built for us. And that is our cards. So I will share that on my side.
Awesome.
So I have it up here. So again, let me move this over here. I am clearly playing up, or I should say we are clearly playing up on this postcard, a housing crash, right? We are marketing to people that probably have owned their property and certainly remember the last crash. Mm-hmm. So that was paramount, right? We want to stand out. So we are clearly using vernacular and colors that are meant to be eye-catching. Was that kind of the design concept here?
Yeah, the main goal with stuff is to really have a piece of paper that people want to pick up, because I think we talked about last time, you've probably gotten mailers. I get mailers to myself.
Dude, I get mailers every week.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised if it was every day for you, but even if it's real estate or whatever for myself, I hardly pick things up not because it's not something that I'm attracted to, but just because the postcard or the letter isn't even interesting to me. And I just don't have the time of day. So we at least want them to pick this piece of paper, this postcard up. And that's always really the first goal. So yeah, exactly. Headline, colors. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, the whole goal of this is they see it. It's yellow, red, which is very contrast. Then they get the title and they turn it over. And what does turn it over look like? Let me share that. Let's see if I can just do it this way. Does this work? Are you seeing that?
I don't see it. I have to X out and go to the other one.
I probably have to X out. So let me try that again. It worked beautifully on my side. Doesn't work if you don't see it though.
There we go.
All right. So let me move this over here. So again, this is the back of the card. So again, the white area, that's where the address goes and all of that. That's for the mailman. What's on the left again is the colors yellow, red. How is seller financing great for you? Again, lock in profit, maintain consistent income, lower your taxes, Call us today. And again, the number there. The only thing we might do next time is make the fonts for the little white a little bit bigger, use that real estate a little more. But yeah, this is exactly what we want. Basically, we want people to know that we're buying, hence the other side. And there's lots of reasons that seller financing could work. So,
and we've done postcards before too, where obviously this is very seller financing specific. where we're going after those people, but we've also done them before where it's just general, we buy houses cash, or we can help you out in these situations. And so we'll kind of see what happens. I mean, the others, this doesn't perform as well. Maybe if we have a general message, we can bring them in and at least screen them. Maybe it does have a different option. They need to have a different exit strategy, but just a thought. So this is obviously very seller financing specific.
Yeah. Again, folks, this is thousands of dollars going out for my 50, 40, 10, because I'm fishing for people that can say yes to the 40%. Not that they will, but they can, right? So this is really what the plan is, right? We're going to mail this out to thousands of people. We've already scheduled 2 runs of this. And let's just say there's 1,000 people. It's slightly less than 1,000. Let's just say it's 1,000. My hope is in the next 6 weeks, we get 10 phone calls. That's really what I'm hoping for, right? 10 phone calls or 1%. And of those 10 phone calls, maybe 2 of them get to a point where we're talking about maybe doing something. Really what I'm getting at here is if we get kind of 10 back, that I will keep spending if we get 10 or more. Because Jason Pritchard tells us all the time, right? He's getting calls from postcards from years ago. But if we do, we spend $2,000 over the next 6 weeks and we get 0 phone calls, then we look at the message going, oh, well, seller finance. I know the front of that card. Let me just bring it back up. Without question, this is perhaps the best card I've ever seen.
Oh, thank you.
The market we're in, the timing we're in, the colors, this front of the card, I would pick up and look at.
Yeah, just gets people thinking.
And again, it feeds into the market narrative. It preaches fear. Again, I don't see a crash is coming, but that doesn't mean I can't use the words. And so this, I know without question, this works. What I don't know and what we're testing is this part. I don't know if this hits hard, but we're going to find out.
Something interesting, Mike, too, I've noticed with a lot of our, we do a lot of outbound marketing, cold call, SMS and stuff like that. And we've noticed a lot of our sellers have been either more open to seller financing, or we've had a lot of people propose it to us like, hey, would you guys consider maybe letting us carry something, which is odd. Not odd, but it's not as common
different.
as you. So it is something I noticed, out of the last month or so. Just an interesting thought.
So again, the front of the card, I know with every fiber of my being is the best I've seen. What I'm testing is the back. And we're spending in the next 6 weeks, we will know. If we get more than 10 phone calls, I will double down and we'll do this again for another couple grand. But that's what we're going to see. So I thought what we should do is just remind people, maybe this is the first time they're seeing this. We used a system called PropStream to generate the list. And PropStream did give my followers a link that they can use to play with for a week. So can you bring up PropStream? Just remind them that it is the anchor for us, because everybody asks, well, how do you find these people? And I'm like, I use PropStream. I don't understand the question.
Yeah, I do too. Great source. And I have here our search option pulled up. And here we're in Madera County under filter, and you can kind of see right here, we have the criteria that we were looking for. Multifamily, 50% equity or more. We included unknown equity properties too. And you can see it kind of gives us our total right there. Just a little tip, the mailing companies might do this for you guys, but when you do have a list, there's probably going to be some duplicates on that list. So make sure you scrub out owners that own multiple, so you don't send them 5 postcards, and waste your money.
Some of you all don't do that. I remember one guy, he didn't scrub his list, and I think we got like 37 cards one day. It's like, what are you doing?
To be honest, Mike, you probably still get my old cards I used to send you. We'd even send on accident our cards we did together to your house.
Yeah, you did. I'm like, well, at least I got a sample. I know they're mailed.
You're the only guy that I know his stuff is under his name. So, but anyways, so PropStream is a great source. And again, Mike uses it. I use it myself for pulling all types of data. I run comps on it as well. And so we have our property criteria right here, pulls up our list as well right here. did you want me to go into any more kind of depth?
No,
on
I
this?
think I think again, right. The beauty about PropStream is not only can they help us look at equity, they can help look at MLS, and there's just so many variables here. You know, I have a whole playlist on my channel called Big Data or Big Data PropStream. Go check them out. The tool, it's basically a big data lake of real estate information that pulls from lots of different sources. So, you know, play with it. I'll put a link in the description. It'll probably be the only link in the description. Go play with the trial. Because they were on my channel, they gave a 7-day link, you know, a small discount, I think. So
Awesome.
anything like, what are your expectations? You've been doing direct mail for a long time. Do you think we get 10 phone calls, or do you think that's a little aggressive?
Yeah, so with me, I've always done kind of more of a niche cold call, or not, excuse me, niche direct mail. I've sent a little bit smaller batches, but to more detailed properties. And so my results have been a little bit different. But what I've noticed is a lot of people in the groups that I'm in or whatever it might be have started to pick up their direct mail just because of the market right now. And
Okay.
so I'm expecting it to actually do something real good because of, like you said, the headline on the card. I'm really
Dude,
excited to
that front of that card is the best I've ever seen.
we'll get you a real postcard here soon.
Yeah.
To hold up and flash.
Yeah.
Printer paper.
Yeah.
But yeah, the goal really is, even if it's not the deal you're looking for specifically, at least we want them to call us and get on the phone with them. We can assess the issue that they have and go from there. Because again, and especially with this, you know, what you're trying to go for, the 50, 40, 90, right?
50, 40, 10.
50, 40, dang it. I'm thinking of the NBA, the, you know, the 50,
Yeah.
40, 90, the
Yeah.
club.
Yeah. 50% shooting, 40% threes, 90% three throws.
I was shooting hoops last night and I was thinking about that.
That's
50, 40, 50, 40, 10. Even with that, when you're reaching out to these sellers, I'm excited to talk to them, because you're obviously getting a beneficial deal, but you're helping them out so much, being able to lock in their profit and still be able to give them a win-win situation.
Yeah.
You know, I want to be able to help them, and we are. It's not stealing properties from
No,
people.
no. Well, this is again. That's a great point. This is not about getting a 50% discount. We will very likely play market and even slightly above market.
And you look at our postcard too. At the top, it's saying is a market crash incoming, scaring people a little bit. But right under it says we're still buying, kind of instilling the confidence that we're still here and we know what to do. So I'm excited to talk to the people that are coming in from these calls and see what we can do with them.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna be a lot of fun. Well, Adam, thank you for doing this. Thank you for giving time to my audience. If somebody wanted to reach out, get involved in Fresno, come by the hub, how do you want them to reach out?
Yeah, I know some people have reached out before. Please, if you guys have questions or want some advice or anything, or if I can just give any resources, please shoot me an email, probably best. And that's adam@kingdominvestmentsinc.com. kingdominvestmentsinc.com.
Awesome. Adam's a go-to guy, wonderful human being. If you ever get a chance to go in Fresno, check him out at the hub. He is in that office building on Van Ness that I own. And obviously he's a key member of my team. So let's see what happens. Thank you for creating all this. Thank you for giving me a little time on Saturday.
Thanks for having me, Mike. Appreciate it.
Yep.